Well, I've been working on this, excuse me, I've been working on this a little bit more here, and I'm sorry to say that it's not a complete fail, but it's my mission in making this patch panel was to do it in one piece. And technically, I don't know if you want to see, you can say technically, but it's what I was doing. It's not going to be one piece anymore because I'm going to have to add a weld. I'm going to have to add material. So if you add material, you're adding something, so it's more than one piece. So what I was doing, I was trying to tighten up this radius here, because on the car, this is quite a sharp bend right in here, and it's a pretty sharp bend up here too. This particle board, I think it's crumbling under here. I haven't taken it apart yet to see, but this bend is getting quite round here, quite a radius to it. So I imagine it's just getting smashed down, and it's just, it's too weak. So anyways, what I was doing to try and tighten this this bend up here is I was laying this chipping hammer in there, and I was striking it with the ball peen hammer right along here, and ended up with a tear right there. So I'm gonna have to take this apart, and I'll lay I don't like welding down in a corner like that because it's hard to get in there and metal finish it. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pick this down a little bit more around there, and then I've got that piece of copper, and I'll grind it so it fits in there nice and clamp it in there, and then weld up against that, and then it won't come onto this side so much. And it's going to be hard to weld this too because it's probably fairly thin here now. So maybe I was thinking that maybe I was wrong in my thinking of not pre-stretching this like I originally talked about. I probably should have done a bunch of pre-stretching along here, and mostly like in this, even like a triangle right here in this area, because this is what took all the stretch, was right in here, like this area and along here to get this. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to thin this out, and that'll move some metal toward the corner. So I'll just keep planishing this, in this direction, and then I'll keep, because I need more material over here to bring this down to a sharp edge. And banging against this hunk of wood is not doing any stretching anymore. Initially, when I was pushing it down with the ball peen hammer, it was stretching, but now that it's down there and I'm hitting against a soft piece of wood, it doesn't do anything. It's not moving the metal at all. So I got to take this apart, weld up that corner, and then hopefully it doesn't keep tearing there. That is a possibility. Because the weld zone it'll probably be a little harder than the metal, so it'll just keep tearing around it. But hopefully I can, if I build that up with a bit of weld, then I can use that weld to I can planish or knock that weld down, and it'll move out across that corner, and maybe it'll add some thickness to that area. So I'm just going to keep going here. The only other option I have is to start over, and I don't really want to do that. I think this will work. I mean, it's not going quite as well as I thought, but it's going to work.